Good afternoon.
On the dot, 1 o'clock. It's quite good for us.
It's impressive. Imagine being on time.
New us.
New week, new us. Hope you guys are all good out there. Everyone in the golfing world. How are you, Michael?
New week, new us.
Mute. Those two dummies.
Why are we watching it?
Woof. How are you, Michael?
I'm fantastic. Yourself?
I'm doing grand.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Feel good?
Another year wiser.
Nice. Feel young?
Uh-huh.
Good.
Yep, not too bad. Hanging in. 41, you know.
It's pretty good.
Biggie for you next. Biggie.
No, I'm excited.
How do you think you'll feel when your age starts with a 3?
Who cares? It's just a number.
It's not a number, it's a privilege.
It's a privilege. I have made it to 30.
Growing old is a privilege. All right. Let's do a little debrief. We've not been here in a while.
It was a couple Mondays, no live. We had the holiday last week.
Holiday last week and then the week before we were here, just before we went to Cali.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, yeah, a couple of weeks. Debrief on the golfing tournaments last week. We had Davis Thompson winning the John Deere.
Glad you did your homework because I have
20, what did he finish? 28 under?
Yeah.
You imagine having that lead for a tournament and you go out in 29 and you go 7 under through your first 10 holes. That's what he was yesterday with the lead.
That's a joke.
That's a joke. That's unbelievable.
It's good golf.
Very, very cool. I'm over the moon for Ewan Ferguson to have won the BMW out in Germany. I know I knew when I was working back in the UK, I knew Ewan's dad really well from when I was an assistant pro. He was a lovely guy. I used to drive over to Cardross where I was an assistant pro, and back then when we were literally it was just whatever clubs we had stock of, that's what we would custom fit. We'd just try whatever we had in the pro shop, and he used to always come over and get fit. So lovely guy, and Ewan seems like a really nice kid as well. So I'm just over the moon to see a little collection of Scottish golfers competing between Connor Syme, obviously Bob McIntyre doing it now in the PGA Tour. Ewan, that's his 3rd win in the European Tour.
Who's the kid in the British Am? What was his name? Scottish lad?
Oh, I didn't watch any of the British Am this year.
Good. It's funny, they put it on, like Sky put it on, which was good.
Right.
I watched a bit of it. It was good, but the Scottish kid in there too. I think he qualified to play in Troon.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I have to look it up, but good player.
Fantastic. Bill Brandt, didn't realise we were the same age. Happy birthday. Thank you, Bill. We are, same age. Just a couple of young bucks, that's all. Say nothing. Sudsy enjoyed the collab with me and my golf, as did we.
Yeah, it was fun.
Really enjoyed spending the day with the lads. Yeah, we went for a wee Indian with Piers.
Yeah. Shocker.
For a nice wee Indian. What was the beer of choice? It wasn't Tiger.
Taj.
Was it Taj?
Yeah.
Good?
It was good.
Quite nice.
It was good.
No, they're really are nice lads. Yeah, how's the swing feeling?
Ooh, very confused. Watched the video.
You don't like a change, do you?
Once or twice, just in snippets. But yeah, no, it's from on the range was like I enjoyed it, and like I said to you after, I could go to the range and hit balls for 3 hours, which is a rare.
Purpose now.
So yeah, there was a couple range sessions this weekend.
Very nice. Very, very nice. L Dub is asking, can you boys bring us up to speed on your new Titleist GT drivers? I believe they just arrived.
They just arrived. I'll text you photos later.
Yeah, I mean,
we can't say any. Well,
we can't talk about the changes or the materials or the perform. Well, we can't talk about the performance because that's what they're talking about on the commercials and stuff like that. We're allowed to talk about that. As I think you would expect, as has been the trend since TS, TSI, TSR, and into GT, the trend has been faster. So there's some significant performance coming out of these new woods. Try and say something meaningful without saying something
Give it away.
that you get into trouble for. But I think your fit took you down a different direction.
Yes.
You went down a slightly different direction with your fit,
Yep.
which tells you there's something a little bit new going on. That was interesting, I think.
Yeah, I think the wood line obviously is very good. It's
Yep.
cool. It's neat. I'm trying to come up with words that aren't going to give it away. The later part of my fitting was very interesting.
Well,
Actually it got me excited to, to put the stuff in the bag right away, which we've done. I've had every driver this year and dabbled and stuff like that.
shocking.
And nothing really like wowed me to be like replace
to
it,
change it.
right? So
Yep.
I was waiting at the door Friday, FedEx, to see if they'd show up. If they didn't,
Goddamn American holidays.
I know. So we'll be building clubs this evening.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had a great time trying them. We got to play with them the next day, and we got to play at La Costa with them in the bags, driver and fairway woods.
Little scramble.
So you'll see that video coming out.
Did we scramble okay?
We scrambled. I was actually talking to Corey about that earlier on. It's hard. That new La Costa Renault is hard.
You can't miss it left and you can't miss it to the right.
Well, of the green, it's the off the tee. It's very manageable. But I just thought those green complexes were crazy. That's without them being firm.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, obviously really impressed. Obviously the Titleist stuff, guys. Can't wait for you guys to see the videos in 3 weeks. Pretty much exactly 3 weeks. You'll see all of our content on that. All right. What's going on?
To Mac OSS Sonoma.
Oh,
I like that. David, I can't pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. Record. Would love to see a review of the Miura wedge line. Thinking about subbing my Vokies out to Miura to match my 201-301 combo. They did release a new wedge.
Yeah, look nice, don't they?
Yeah, looks
Shapes
nice.
are good.
Yeah.
Shapes are very good. We'd love to try them. I think in the past we've maybe talked about Miura wedges being, more jewels than tools. They're maybe lacking a little bit of some of the tech that we see in wedges on the face technology and maybe some of the kind of weight placement stuff around the head. These new wedges look nice.
Yeah.
They look very nice. There's lots of new product coming out right now. I feel we're talking to a bunch of companies about irons and wedges, and obviously there's new woods coming out from Titleist. There feels like there's a lot of new
we've
product
seen
coming
some
out.
interesting stuff. Some stuff that really took our breath away. Aussie G says, California sun really fit you boys. I agree, Aussie G.
Sun-kissed by the California coast. Bit of surfing.
Like I said to you, I'm not built for a surfboard, I'm built for a yacht. Enjoy.
Oh man, that was good. It was good. All right, what else have we got? Everyone wants to know about the GTs, but what else can you say about the GT woods that hasn't already been said? I mean, everyone's standing with their cards showing how much ball speed they've picked up. That tells you it's fast.
Yeah, we picked up a couple miles an hour each.
We picked up speed. Yeah, we definitely did. Shaping's beautiful.
They're all black.
Yeah. What else can you say other than there's a little old and a little new?
Yeah. It's not an evolution, though.
Shut up, don't. Punch your head in.
I love that saying.
Too much. Too much.
JM Plays Golf goes, belated happy birthday, Ian. I know you guys did lab putter reviews. Just wondering what swayed you guys away from it. Did it sway me away from it? Just putter preference over the lab tech. There might be a broom coming this week.
There's not. What swayed us away from it? It's not that it swayed us away. Yeah, we liked it when we obviously tested it on the studio. It was great when we were with Sam. we're both. I mean, I'm still putting with the putter I've had for 3 years.
I might be in a 2-ball after today.
I know. Yeah, like I typically don't really mess with putters too much. I mean, I've had that Tri-Hop 5K.
Good putter.
Putted with that for a little bit. It's exactly the same shape as the one I've got. When was the last time I putted with something that didn't look exactly like the one I've got?
Bobby Grace was same shape, kind of. Champion's Choice, Circle T, 5K. Mizuno. The Mizuno, you had a little short slant.
Yeah. It was a little bit more toe hang. Oh, didn't. So nothing wrong with the lab putters. You've probably played around with putters a little bit this year.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, the Spider, Elnick. That was a mess.
You need to give putters time, though. I feel no.
Nah.
No. Magic or tragic.
Fosta. What's better for improving your game? An hour at the range or 9 holes?
I mean, it depends what you need. Like, I would say historically, let's talk with you. Historically, 9 holes. Because that's the type of player you are. You're going to benefit from staying sharp and stuff. Right now, I'd say an hour in the range.
Totally.
Get to the range, work through your drills, all that sort of stuff. Depends kind of who you are and where you're at in your golf. I could benefit from 9 holes right now. I could benefit from being more on the course right now.
I think we should go benefit your game.
I agree. I agree.
Jeez,
What?
Mick Crawley. Relax.
Buns and breakfast tea to celebrate. Mick, I think Mick's just done a super chat for us because we were on time today.
True. €59.
That's a bit.
That's more than buns.
Canadian dollars.
That's more than buns and breakfast. That's a night out.
You're not lightweight though.
When's the last time you had a night out? 10 years ago.
Oh.
I'm never
in. Never in. It'll be it. Dave Fogel. Ian, Blueprint S with Axiom 105 S. Playing at 10 handicap at the moment. Order it or not? Yes, go on. Dave Fogel.
Do it.
Bet you don't. Give it a run. Give it a run. Great heads, great shafts. Love it.
John Burton, have you ever considered carrying 2 drivers, 1 set draw and 1 fade?
I've never considered that from 2 drivers, but
maybe a video.
I think we actually have done that at some point in the old.
I've never seen a list.
The old days, but we did talk about doing a video today on mini driver versus short driver. So, whatever, TaylorMade, Callaway, and then just building a shorter, heavier driver with a little bit of loft on it.
Does Callaway have a mini driver?
I wouldn't know.
Oh,
I've heard about one.
News to me.
Well, I'm joking. Steve's asking, any news on Opus? Lovely wine. Nice restaurant.
None in my wine cellar. Yours?
Oh, aye.
It's never out it.
Oh. No, I don't think we can say anything on... have they been released, the pictures? I don't know.
We sat in a meeting and we obviously didn't listen to the embargo dates. It's the couple weeks.
Aye, but are the pictures out? I don't think we can say anything on the wedges.
Well, wedges.
Exactly.
Mike Lazaro, word is Keegan Bradley is getting the C for the Ryder Cup
next
year.
Told you that, didn't I?
No, Mike Lazaro did.
I told you that.
Who are his captain's picks?
Oh, man.
I'll be back to bed and start again if that's the way the team's starting.
They've not started points. Yeah. We're going to know the captain's picks. I don't know. No idea. I don't even know where to start with that one, Michael.
The battle at Bethpage.
I don't think that's the right fit, though. I don't think that's the right fit. You?
No, I don't think so.
For New York, who could you have for New York? Obviously, Tiger's apparently turned it down. Mickelson doesn't have he's ruled himself out. He's not ruled himself out, but by being on live, he won't get a chance.
Freddie would have been a good one. The boys like Freddie. Mm-hmm. Davis Love was a good Ryder Cup captain, but he was too many
I suppose
times.
they do need to breed a new sort of a new era of captaincy. I just feel like that's not the right. Like he's not there yet. He's still an active player.
Who?
Keegan.
Yeah.
It's weird. He's not like.
Maybe he's ready for the booth.
Maybe.
Someone said this to me yesterday. Richard Brooker says, "Happy Monday. The new Mikey bump is the hottest move in pro golf."
Shows it.
No.
It's kind of like twerking, but it's lateral. Stand up gives a wee.
Oh, I'm good. I'm no standing up.
Bump.
No chance.
Brent is saying Lacosta is fun and difficult. Par 3s are death.
I had a new fairway in the bag, and one of the par 3s was awfully easy.
What was that?
I don't know, but I hit it good.
Yeah, 3 wood into a par 3?
No. 5 wood.
Oh, it was...
new wood.
Yeah, that was about 13 or 14 or something like that.
Good. I have dreams of that shot.
Yep.
John Burton, when can we expect new JPX irons? How did that conversation go with you and Chris Caldwell? Good friendly face.
Good friendly face. Yeah, they're coming. They will be, I think, September. New JPX in September. PKEY, if you were to compare a low lofted high MOI, a lower loft high MOI driver, which delivers equal loft to a higher loft, low MOI, why would you ever pick low spin forward CG over, oh my God.
I feel like I need to write this one out and problem solve.
Lower loft high MOI, okay, got it. Which delivers equal loft to a higher loft, low MOI. Why would you ever pick a low spin forward CG driver over a... It's not quite that easy. Just to negate sort of spin with loft. I've tried it. Like going to like an 8-degree PXG Black Ops is basically like it. So why wouldn't you play a 10K 8-degree Black Ops over, over a higher lofted low MOI driver. Let me put it this way. It's kind of why at the start of this year, I think I was very adamant that I didn't think people should fall too much in love with the MOI story. I don't think it's everything in performance that you may think it is. It's good to have stability on off-center strikes, absolutely. Is 10K what everyone needs? No, absolutely not. It really is
not. Be a hindrance.
It's not always going to be a help.
Yeah.
Definitely not. So, ultimately, it's going to be way more impactful to get fit for the right driver, but you definitely don't need to tether yourself to 10,000 MOI. That's for sure.
Clearly, Mike Lazaro saw a photo from Friday. He's asking for more bucket hats for correspondence.
I don't know what bucket hat you're talking about. I know, I need a bucket hat. You need a bucket hat. Your head was just
I know,
burned.
I left my hat in the car and didn't want to.
Jesus.
You can't just drive back to the car there. And
I really would like a nice bucket hat. I'm not.
You wouldn't wear a green and white one, obviously.
Correct.
Yeah.
Why'd you have some at the club?
Aye. Yeaman wanted one.
No chance.
Didn't fit him.
A green and white
his head's too big.
I mean, just as a testament to how much I like a Starbucks, I actually drink it a green and white cup.
Yeah, I know, but that's nice green. That's like royal green. Toronto Golf green. INW Project 1.
I was just ready to read that.
Great minds think alike. Have you tried the new Tour AD-GC?
I went into the Mississauga store last night at 9:30 p.m. to try to get it for today. It wasn't there. You were telling me the FedEx was
FedEx wasn't working Friday.
They never shipped anything Friday, unfortunately. Ryan Lynn saying, glad we survived the Del Mar bushfire.
Oh. I absolutely put my life on the line for this company.
Ryan was at the driving range right by it while we were filming, knew exactly what it was when he saw the... I mean, that was close. I mean, if Ryan was right next to it, I wouldn't fancy being right next to it. We were close enough. We'd literally ash falling on us. I think about
I have to apply workman's comp. I can't breathe. I thought it was a tornado at first.
Yeah, you literally said that, like, a tornado. I'm like, no. Not in Southern California.
Fire expert.
Well, I didn't say it was a fire. I said
well, it was just it was a brown spout at first.
You were spouting a lot of nonsense is what you were spouting.
Oh, here's a good one.
Dude, I literally was just
really
about to read that one out.
Why we're pals
I'm going to go to a different part of the...
Sandy N. Hey guys, looking at getting a putter fitting, but the closest club champ is a long ways away. Any advice? Is it crucial? Currently loving my current putter, but want to know if it's worth it. It is one of the most important things to get fit for.
It is. But
if you like your putter.
Yeah, and you live a long way away. Like, I would say, yes, go if you hated your putt and you were struggling with your putting, but if you're just going just to know, like, yeah, it's good to know, but I mean, is it worth a 3-hour drive if you, or I don't know, however long it would be? I don't know. You need to decide that for yourself. But it doesn't sound like it's desperate.
Yeah.
What? Can't breathe but can twerk. You can't breathe, but you can do the bump bump. The Mikey bump bump.
Shane N, can you test tricks on golf balls? Nothing recently posted. Great videos. Nothing recently released from them.
No. Oh, and we've done Z-Star, we've done Diamond, we've done XV, we've done all that. Freddie M is asking, why don't you putt heads up? Looking at the hole, I would guess.
Sometimes if I'm rolling putts on the putting green, I'll like look at it.
Yeah, as a drill.
Yeah, it helps, but
yeah.
To be honest with you, by the time I'm hitting a putt, I just want to take it out of my misery.
Yeah, like I think I know maybe where Freddie's going with this. There was some research from Sasha McKenzie that showed that in the test group he had that there was a greater success with looking at the hole as you would if you were shooting a basketball. You look at the rim. If you're playing darts, you look at the dartboard. Yeah,
it makes sense totally.
It does. It logically makes sense. I've tried it. It didn't help. It didn't. I did not see an improvement in my putting. So, yeah. I don't really feel like, personally, why don't I do it? Because I personally feel like I putt pretty well with what I've got going on. So.
Al Millen asks, what epoxy do you use? We use Brampton 24-hour epoxy. Good, strong.
From Golfworks?
Yeah, Golfworks. Good, strong epoxy.
Tigers Mundo Ian, in your swing, where do you feel your stability in the head through impact? Where do you feel your stability in the head, though impact with initial grip, mass location, impact or just sequence? What gates of your swing do you check? Do you get that?
I'm not there because you told me not to scroll down. What was the question?
Ian, in your swing, where do you feel your stability in the head, though impact with through impact? I guess that's maybe it's a typo.
Do you feel your stability in the head through impact? Initial grip, mass location, impact, or just sequence? What gates?
Where do I feel the stability in the head? Mass location, or just sequence? I'm not sure what that means. I'll be honest. I am not sure what that means. I'm thinking a few different things like my swing, mass location at impact. Are you talking about the club itself or is it within me? I'm not sure what that means. Maybe hit me back with something like I word that a little differently. I'm not quite understanding that one.
Freddie M, are some utility irons more prone to caving faces than others for very fast players? Yes. There was
Freddie,
products back in last year, 2 years ago, they were notorious for caving in. He also says, Keegan will pick himself and get back at Zach Johnson.
That's right. Tigers, what do I feel? Where do you feel your stability? In the head, through impact. What do I feel? Initial, I don't get that question. Initial grip, mass location at impact, or just sequence? I don't understand. Like, that to me is like 3 completely different things. What gates of your swing do you check? I honestly have no idea what that question means.
Golf Bros, what would you say the best 3 hybrid rescue you would recommend? In no particular order. Ping.
Numero uno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, Ping. The TaylorMade one's nice.
Non-adjustable though, which I think
Non-adjustable,
is
yeah, it's a hindrance.
starting to become a bit of a hindrance, yeah.
And the third, I'm going to give it to, I like a Mizuno ST, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I would say I've liked Titleist hybrids a little less.
Me too, yeah.
Over the last few years, I thought.
A bit sluggish.
Yeah. Do you think fine sluggish? I just don't. I think the shape's got a little bit too almost extreme. I didn't love TSR2 shape, and I didn't love TSR3 shape. I actually liked the A18 shapes a little bit more. H1 nice. And H2. I thought they were better. Yeah.
There's a familiar name. Chris Roche, is that how you pronounce it? I love the Mikey bump. Pipe down.
Bump. Shows it.
No.
Come on. I just saw one come in there from John. Any feedback on the Autoflex Dream 7 shaft? Do you have it down your right-hand side?
Sorry, John Jensen. I thought you were talking John Jensen.
Another John.
He sent in a
We'll get John in a second. Yeah, we literally just tested the Autoflex Dream 7. Mikey boy just hit it.
Quite nice.
Quite nice.
Aye.
Like the wee
cats.
The wee cats in there, the wee hidden message. What is the message though?
The message is you all need to buy one from us. Not one, actually, buy 2.
John Jensen ordered up the good weather for us in his hometown of San Diego. Looking good, hang 10. Are you stood on that board?
No. There's a stingray through that guy's foot.
You had a fire, missing an earthquake for a full California experience. Any news on the 2024 Apex DCB irons?
Nothing I can share.
You won't be disappointed if that's what you're looking for to come out. You won't be disappointed. Say that. We can say that, John. Maybe a wee set for you to peruse very soon. Fogel's asking, is blueprint is bendable? Very, very soft.
Yeah.
Very soft, no issues.
Okay, I'm going to try this one.
Go for it.
Quan. Lau Keiko. No?
Tuning in from Asia.
Yeah, tuning in from Asia. That's what I bet. Velocor plus red is worth it for paint alone. I agree.
It's currently in my bag, yeah. That
I know,
Velocor.
you hit it nice. I might need to send an email.
It's really nice.
It looks great.
I really like it. It's, yeah, I found myself in a new little driver combo. Was not what I was expecting to be playing at all. But yeah, I really like that Venge. I liked it when we were testing, and yeah, so far it's good. So far.
Ryan Knapp, what's the worst fitting advice you've both ever received? I was told to take a lesson.
Why don't you tell the lovely?
No.
Tell them.
Let's give us your advice first.
No.
Oh, I think it's breaking up.
What happened?
I went for a fit.
How old were you?
I was young, very young, like 10.
No. How old
I
were
don't
you?
know, 14. And I went to go see this
This
guy.
was more than half of your life ago.
Yes.
You went to see a guy for a fit.
Yeah, could barely understand a word he was saying.
Why did you go and see that guy?
It was the shortest fitter in North America. And he told me to take a lesson. He said, listen,
tell the story.
There's no chance you're going to get fit into a club. I
actually still remember on the fitting sheet in 2013. It was about that, wasn't it?
14, yeah, 2014.
2014?
No, you're right, 13.
No, that can't be. Was it 10, 11 years ago, 11 years ago? No, it was earlier than that. Because I don't think you were literally 16.
Yeah, okay.
So it must have been like 2012. Anyway, young guy, I see this name on the booking schedule, and I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce that. And me and one of the other guys had both had, you could tell it was a father-son combo or two people in the same family combo. And I get stuck with him.
And it's been true friendship ever since.
16-year-old version of you. And you get told to go take a lesson. Go fix your swing.
I was using the wrong clubs too. That 913 did me wrong.
Aye, it did. The worst advice we've ever had in the fitting bay. I don't think, to be honest, I've been fitting for a long time. I don't think I've had bad advice. I've heard some bad advice. I've certainly heard other fitters give some pretty terrible advice. But what's the worst advice you've had? You ever had anyone tell you, you need to go super light to get more speed, or you need to go super heavy because that's what tour players play? Anything like that?
I've had stuff where it's it's the shaft spin stuff. Oh, you need to lower your spin. You need to put this in.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Ryan. To Ryan's question, I'm going to spend $600 on a shaft because I need more spin.
Yeah.
That one bugs me a lot. Michael Campbell, can you bend iron lofts on Callaway Paradigm irons? If so, how much do you recommend? I think you have to play it iron by iron, Michael. I think you might be lucky to get two degrees out of them. I certainly don't know if I would fancy my chances with 3 you.
No.
But you can bend them. Yep, you can.
Richard Brooker says, John Daly for the Ryder Cup captain.
I saw that one. I think the US team are having a hard enough time winning the Ryder Cup without having John Daly.
He'll be out there on the first tee with no shoes on.
That's it. Brian's asking, are putter shaft upgrades worth it? What do you have? Do you have a custom shaft in your putter?
Nope. Straight steel, stepless.
I really like the Diamana that I've been playing in mine this year. I really do like it. I've played stability, thought that was good. Tried Acra Sync, like that too.
Yeah, I was sinking that mill, it's nice.
Really, really good. I do think there are marginal gains to be had by putter shafts. I do. Again, it's like everything else when it comes to golf equipment. There's a cost and there's value, and the cost and the value are sometimes further apart than you would like them to be. So maybe the cost is higher than the value in this case. I think that might be a part of the problem.
Yeah.
It might be a smaller percentage, but I do think it's meaningful. I do.
Yeah. There you go. My boy Alexander Chung. Club champion effect is in full swing. Mm-hmm. Got cut to 9 handicap this year after getting my clubs from Joe.
There you go.
Time for a wedge and putter fitting.
There you go. Hogman the Intruder. That's a great handle. Thoughts on shortening a hybrid for better control? Love it. Just like what he and I talk about with fairway woods.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good idea.
Totally.
Definitely a good idea.
Hold the bus a second. Freddie Ebb. Can you use Gorilla Tape epoxy for club building in a pinch? I wouldn't recommend. If you really need something in a pinch.
What's that, Gorilla Glue, basically?
Yeah. JB Weld, if you're in a pinch.
And any hardware store has it?
Yeah, Home Depot. They have it.
You'll love it.
It's not bad. It's very good. PSI is strong.
Dave Fogo has heard the Mikey bump is the dance move of the summer.
You're welcome.
Shows it.
Blue Monkey 88. How do you manage fitting while still learning? You need something to fit. You need something to fit you, but your swings will change so much.
Yeah. I think you just have to either know that you're ready for a big rebuild. That's not the time to get fit. When you're changing your swing significantly, if you're making changes, just subtle changes, if you're just taking a couple of lessons to fine tune things, club fitting will kind of enhance that and it'll expedite that process. It'll really speed up for you. So I love it. I think it's should be done. The only time to avoid it, and I would recommend avoiding it, is if you're going to make big changes to your swing. I mean, maybe a perfect example, like the driver I was fit into at Titleist is completely different from the driver that I need today, and that was only 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you had some
but
swing changes after.
I made 3 big changes. Big changes. So, yeah, it's tricky. It is tricky. And I wasn't planning on, to be honest, making those changes.
Yeah.
It was just born
Just
out
needed
of
to happen,
I wasn't driving it well, and we thought, okay, if you would like to take out this shot, and this shot from your game, you need to change these things. So, let's see. Mike Williams is asking, do we prefer flex over weight in our own clubs? No. I'm a weight over flex guy, Mike Williams. I think it's more important to have the right weight than it is to have the right flex. Brandon Goodwin, have you ever tested Ping's ball fitting tool? Thoughts? Ballnamic? We've both done it.
Yeah, both used it.
I've used it with clients.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Good idea to. You'll see brands in there that you would never even thought of, and I know people that have gone to them and they've had success with it. So yeah, it's good.
Tiger's Windows came back and asked, if you know, how do you get into your zone flow state in the game of golf ASAP?
You're asking some deep questions.
That's a deep one. And it's a good one because it's very much what you see top performers, when a sports performance analyst or if you want to even call them these days a golf psychologist, sports psychologist, when they talk about how to get into flow state, it's where you aspire to be. It's where golfers aspire to be. That's when you're more reactionary and you're less cognitive. You're not thinking about every little thing. You're more autonomous. You're more reactive in terms of you stand up there and do it. You see it, you do it, and you get connected in that way. That's more of a flow state. I wouldn't tell you. I know how to do it. I've sort of experienced parts of that where the game feels very easy. I think there's lots of techniques that get you closer to that. I've done some Vision 54 stuff, some Pia Nielsen and Lynn Marriott stuff with that, which I thought was fascinating. But I don't have the answers about that stuff, but I'm curious about it as well. You don't think about it really at that level though, do you? Or not at that level, but you don't think about it that deeply.
No, never.
You've never really thought about it.
Maybe I should.
Well, I think there's an understanding of flow state because it is aspirational to play in flow state because that's when you play your best. Then if you know what that is, then you can, through process of elimination, like how did you get there? What was it? Was it you had a great warm-up session? Was it that you ate before you played and your blood sugar level was stable before you played? Was it, whatever.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's lots of interesting parts to that.
Franz, used 90 odd gram graphite driving iron shaft that feels like the Modus 120.
What is the weight of the Ghost? Slightly heavier. It's like 105, isn't it?
Yeah, 105. By the time you cut it,
True.
that would be probably
Yeah,
your
I'd say
best bet.
the Nippon Ghost. Graphite over steel, GOST. Yep. Yep. Best 3-wood for a mid-handicap golfer with a steeper swing. Steeper swing. Let's just go to best 3-wood of the year for Peter.
Sorry, ask the question again.
Peter is right there. Best 3-wood for a mid-handicap golfer with a steeper swing.
Little ping action.
Yeah, I mean, when I hear the question, I think about the bottom of the wood. Some have a flatter bottom, some have a more curved bottom, and I kind of feel like steeper, you're probably going to do a little bit better with a little bit more curvature to the bottom, a la John Rahm. You know, how much curvature he adds to the bottom half of his fairway wood. That's why I said, why would you go generalise on kind of what 3-woods we've done well with this year? I mean, I think QI10 has continued on where Sim and Sim 2 and Stealth and Stealth 2 were, which is really high performance. But I don't know if they've evolved that crazy far forward. I'm really excited for people to see the new Titleist fairwoods. Really excited for that.
Yeah.
I think what Ping are doing with theirs, I think it's this consistency model. I think G430 fairwood is their best by a million miles so far. Really, really good, impressive. It's for someone with a steeper. I mean, generally something with a little bit of a taller face is good for a steeper player. You know, you might want to look at QI10 Tour or something like Triple Diamond from Callaway. I mean, I know they've just made the 4-wood available in the QI10 Tour. So I think if you can get deeper but with a little bit more loft, because if you're steeper, you lean the handle a little bit, you're going to squeeze it and you're going to struggle with launch. I think it might be nice to have a little bit more loft in that 4-wood with the bridge that you can play in and out. I think that could be pretty good.
I'm going to answer this one. Aiden Hunter, got fit for Eric for wedges, and putter was great. Out of curiosity, do you guys over-report build times to err on the side of caution? Reported build time was longer than OEM reported build time. Aiden, I will say, yes, we do, because they're all built in Mississauga, out in Ontario, and then we have to, once they're built, get them on. We try to ship them as fast as we can to Vancouver, to the Richmond studio, and then you're obviously notified that your stuff's there. For you guys especially, we try to err on caution because stuff happens. We've seen stuff arrive that's wrong. We try to get it built. Once it's in, it's built within a couple days, QC'd, and it's out the door.
You've got to understand, like, when an OEM makes a mistake or a mistake happens, they can go to inventory and pull from the 20 other heads, 100 other heads in a box. We can't do that. We're ordering stuff in that takes maybe a week to get to us, and then if we come in and it's the wrong loft or it's lefty not righty, whatever it might be, we are then reordering that, and it can take some time. So, yeah, we would love to deliver in 5 days, but the reality is we don't want to set ourselves up or you guys up with wrong expectations of that. So, it's important for us to kind of manage that situation. So it builds us in for some time. Listen, we all want things quickly, right? We've just left a fitting. We wanted our stuff soon. We're going to get it pretty soon. But at the end of the day, it's still been a few weeks. It's going to be a couple of weeks.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? So that's just the nature of it. Like, in the grand scheme of things, will it have mattered that it took 2 weeks and it didn't take 2 days? No, it's not. The more important thing that you ordered the right thing.
Yeah.
It got built the right way.
You saw a professional.
And you have it built to the exact spec. That's what matters. I understand people want to play things, nice and fast.
Yeah.
It's not the most important thing of the whole
Amazon's
scenario.
ruined that a little bit. The expectation of product being delivered, I think, has been ruined by Amazon.
Well,
like your
Amazon,
$2 birthday gift was there the same day.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, Amazon is not custom. Custom is custom.
Yeah.
Right. You order a car from BMW exactly to your spec. It's going to take weeks, maybe months, to come in that spec. Now that's from BMW, who have the parts, who have, there's an ability to build custom at a speed. That's part of it as well. We're dealing in custom golf clubs. We don't have racks. We were just pulling it off a rack, putting it in the box, and then sent out to you. It'd be there in 3 days.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to this question that Greg Williams is asking. What is your take on what?
I was going to read it.
Did you pull it up?
Yeah, I was going to read it.
Take a new level now. Ownership changed. Are they generally open Chinese models? I don't know. I've seen the new heads. I like them. I thought I liked it was called PF1 and PF2, I think. Eric's ones.
Remember. They were good, though.
They were really good. Really, really good. I liked them an awful lot. I don't know, honestly. We will be testing new level clubs coming up in the next, I don't know, somewhere in the next 6 weeks probably, but I've always liked their stuff.
Yeah, and they've always made nice stuff.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
Rubbish.
Talking about my golf game. Says, have some Starbucks on me, guys.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
The price of his drink, you need 10 of those super chats.
A wee $3. Listen, the girl in California said, whoever you bought that for, she's high maintenance.
She's high maintenance.
That's what they said. Rubbish is asking, what setting on a QI10 sleeve will make it more upright? Every setting other than neutral, right? So think about the sleeve. Think about it, right? So here we have a tilted axis. Here is 56 degrees. Here is 60 degrees. There's 4 degrees of tilt in that axis, in that plane. When you rotate that, you're going to move it more towards an upright axis either side of the low point, which is neutral. So again, 56 degrees, 60 degrees. So as you change it into higher and lower settings, because this is upright, this is upright, this is neutral. Every setting around the way towards upright is more upright. Okay, so this is the flattest, this is the most upright, and the journey to the most upright takes you incrementally more upright, if that makes any sense. That's why we call it a single axis loft sleeve.
If that makes sense.
I know. Trying my best.
Chris Washburn. Played LTDX at 7.5 with 10cc white 7ETX. Need a 2-3 wood for a safety club. Want to test some thoughts on combos to start with. A 200-pound steel pole with a fairway wood on it, clearly. My God. 7ETX. I couldn't even bench that.
True. Oh, actually, that's not true.
Actually, I'm technically stronger than you.
No, I never said that. Let's not take it too far. You said your superpower is your upper body strength. I said, what is he got, noodles for legs?
Yeah, I do actually.
Right, answer the question.
I don't know. You need Thor's hammer. 7.5. You could go Rocket.
Chris Washburn, well, Rocket's not available.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, eh? Oh, high society.
It might be available now.
Might be available.
I know. I know they just released. They maybe released the Rocket, the 4 and the 6 wood. I think mini driver for Chris, and he's already playing a 7.5 degree. I think if he wants a backup, I think he could definitely go mini. I think.
With 1,000 grams.
As a safety club off the tee, go nice and short. Maybe go ATX and have something that's still, got a nice amount of forgiveness with a slightly larger head. If you're looking for safety off the tee, I really like that play. I really do. Could work. Could work. Daniel Diaz gets me. Great illustration of how a single-axis sleeve works. Thank you. Actually, I'm happy one person got it. Because your wee face was...
you kept going on and on.
Well, you're used to that.
I was ready to hit snooze again.
Richard.
Marcus.
Go for it.
Ian, how has the Whoop ban informed or changed how you approach your game, if at all? If it could electrocute him to actually go play golf, that'd be good for his game.
Enough golf, I wouldn't say it has affected too much of how I play the game. It has kept me more accountable in terms of sleep. It keeps me more accountable in terms of my daily strain. So if I find that maybe 2 days in a row my strain's been too low, I know I'm being lazy. So I've got to get that strain up, which is getting to the gym, which is taking, going on walks, which is, maybe hitting more balls. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe I need to hit more balls.
Aye. Go for a walk instead.
I know. I've not even done that recently.
Remember we said we were going to go for daily walks?
Never summertime. Should do it in the summertime. Should go and hold hands for a walk.
Richard Brooker, you've been pulled up quite a bit today. Super Chat Challenge. I challenge the lads to do a charity fundraiser using the Super Chat or set up a giving page. It's a major Monday next week, $2,000 target.
I would love that idea. I actually love that idea.
Who shall we give it to the charity?
I would love that idea. I love that the idea that on a Monday, Super Chats would go towards a cause.
Mike Marty Foundation, it's a good cause.
So selfish. I love that idea. Actually, definitely will look into that. I think it's an excellent idea. Definitely will. Let me write myself a note. Grab the next one.
Y'all gents watching the Euro Cup or Copa Americas?
Watching the Euros, yep. You?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Euros in work.
Who's your team?
I'd like to see England win it. I think I'm the only guy that would like to see England win it. And Canada plays Thursday, I think, against
Argentina,
which is basically a whole team versus Messi. Good luck, Canada. You'll need it.
No, it's not that. It is not that. Argentina are really good all over the pitch.
Kevin's asking, is the AI Smoke Mini Driver review coming soon?
We hope so. I would say we are likely going to film it next week, Kevin.
Oh.
I would say that. Brent's asking Canada, or say Canada and Argentina play tomorrow. Yep. Alexander's asking, how are you getting on with the shoe testing and any new discoveries? Not kind of in terms of the data collection, but I will say what I've done, I've not been on force plates with it yet. Hitting golf balls in the range of shoes that I have got is way different. Like from one extreme to another is way different. Like, shocked.
You hit it good out of those pair of high heels you tried.
I know, I've gone through your closet. Especially those
you get them from my closet.
Shiny wee red ones, oh.
Shiny wee red ones. Dorothy. Hey. Which shoes been your favorite? Or is it a secret?
No. The shoes I've loved the most are the Jordans, the black Jordans.
The old ones?
Yeah. No. Well, they're not even a year old. I got them in November. But the Jordans with the.
Do they look like a old
You've
golf
got them,
shoe?
You and I've got the same black Jordans. They're not golf shoes. They're like a.
The alligator ones.
Aye.
Oh, aye, they're nice.
They're the best.
The toe doesn't stay. Mine are broken.
No, I know, but that's. Yeah. Chris Washburn said, Mikey, I hope you could at least bench that.
You're the one doing push-ups in your photo. I'm not push-up in yours.
Yeah, no, Alexander, I'm going to dive into it more. I have 6 different pairs now to test from. True Links, where Square sent me some, Asics sent me some. Nike said they would. I haven't actually got any from Nike yet. FootJoy did. Who else? G4. Who else? There might actually be 7 or 8 different companies I have now.
How are the squares?
I mean, they look better than they did. I know you don't like them, right? But they look so much better than they used to.
When you put them on, I was like, no, they actually don't look that bad.
Yeah.
They're just a bit square.
You're a big kid. Maybe that's square. All right, what we got? What are we on time-wise?
55 minutes.
Oh.
That's us.
Is Ronnie in? The boys are. Ronnie here yet? No? We have Mr. Ron Pikowski joining us today for some testing of some KBS high launch shafts, which will be good fun. I think something a little bit for maybe the slower swingers out there, maybe who are looking for something that's nice and easy to launch in the kind of woods and hybrids. So it'll be good to see if that's a good option. I know I was talking to Joe at the Club Champion Glasgow studio this morning. He said they've just added it to their matrix. It's nice, good price point.
He likes it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Best Toronto suburb for public golf, Marcus is asking. The suburb of Caledon.
That's a good point.
TBC Toronto. That's where I'd be going. And you don't know.
What do you mean I don't know?
You don't know about public golf in Toronto.
I?
Where?
Where don't I know?
Public golf courses?
Yeah, I. Don Valley's nice.
Anywhere else? Other than the fact your dad started playing there.
Yeah.
Anywhere else? Tam O'Shanter?
No, Dentonia. It's good. Right in the suburb.
Sorry, Marcus. Apologise for Michael. Yeah, I mean, there's the high-end public experiences, the Eagle's Nests, the Copper Creeks, Copetown Woods. I think if you get into I think the Hamilton Burlington golf scene is pretty good.
Nearly missed the super chat.
Oh,
Tamer.
Oh, Michael.
Hi guys.
You've got one job on a Monday.
Well, I didn't miss it, did I? I got JPX Tours 923, 6 to pitching wedge to 6. And 5 to 4 in JPX 923 forged. C-taper light S. I can't get 5 and 4 forged off the ground. No problem on tours. Any suggestions?
I mean, it's exactly you, isn't it? We literally took 5 and 4 and out your bag because you just couldn't flight.
Yeah.
You couldn't flight.
Yeah.
Even though we had you in something with lower CG. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's hybrids out there for a reason. There's lots of alternatives to those. There's irons with lower CG that are designed to really launch the ball high. I think T200 is something we've tried.
Yeah.
That we really liked. There's some really good options out there for that, but I think if you're really struggling that much, I do think the hybrid route is one that you should look at. You go on Champions Tour, LPGA Tour at that speed, probably a speed that a lot of people who watch this channel are at, kind of LPGA Champions Tour speed. Maybe they're not even that high. So I think
a little hybrid's nice.
A little hybrid would be a good option. Bill Brand, thank you for keeping us honest. We did get Tamer's super chat. Tim is asking, do you have a Pro V1X left dash that you can use with Ronnie for that session? Ronnie will probably have one.
That's what he plays, I think.
He used to. I think he probably just plays standard Pro V1X now. I don't know.
Changing.
Changing. What we got? 2 minutes? 1 minute. Grab one more.
Danny V. Mm-hmm. Thinking about blending a set of ZX5s and ZX7s, I would start 8-iron ZX7. How often do you have to strengthen or weaken the lofts for gapping?
How often do you have to strengthen? Okay. Yeah, I mean, every session, I feel like every fit.
Yeah, you got to blend them.
Yeah, you've got to. I mean, we're playing with loft line every single fit. There's no fit I can think of where I'm not bending loft or lie. Absolutely not one. So all the time, it's important.
Good question.
It's important. All right, guys. Great hour. We were on time. Great questions.
Great vibes.
What
it's a
Monday?
Great day. Great day to be alive.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back. It's cloudy out, so it's not like you can play golf today.
Oh yeah, you could play golf today. Today is a day for golf. I'd say arguably recently it's been borderline a bit toasty.
The weekend was too hot.
Maybe a bit toasty.
Anywho.
But we can't complain about it when it's too cold if we're going to complain about it when it's too hot.
No, I never complain the heat.
He's always complaining. All right, guys, have a great week. Week schedule for content.
TPC.
We're going to have a lads scramble, TPC Toronto, Thursday. What do we have tomorrow? Case, what do we have tomorrow? Kirkland versus Pro V. Okay, so we have part 2 of the Kirkland series. Kirkland golf ball versus Pro V1 golf ball. It was interesting. I thought it was interesting. A lot of comments so they didn't like that we did the Kirkland golf club test with a Kirkland golf ball.
Who didn't?
Some people in the comments.
Oh, come on.
Well, I to be honest, I mean, we didn't need to do that. That was obviously, I think that was just something we thought if you're playing a Kirkland golf club and you're buying your golf clubs from Costco, you're probably going to be looking at the value of the golf ball as well, and you might be interested in the golf ball. That's why I thought that was relevant.
You literally can't make anyone happy, everyone happy.
Yeah, I don't know why you would spend or like being so budget conscious on your clubs, yet go premium on the golf ball. I didn't quite understand that one.
Who's Tav?
James Tavernier.
Oh, soccer
One
player.
of our Rangers players. Is he staying for the season? Yes, I'm going to say no. I think he will. I hope. Yeah, I think he will. I think so.
It's a great day for everyone to do it, Mikey Bump. We're not going to let that run. We're going to just end that right away.
Yeah. All right, guys, have a great week. Lots of content coming your way. We will be back next Monday. It will be our last Monday in quite some time. I'm going to be back in Scotland for 3 weeks. So it might be our last Monday live in a month or so. So join us next week if you get a chance. I know it's right in the middle of a lot of people's day. If you get a chance to join us next Monday, we'd love to see you there. All right, take care, guys. See you next week.